What is up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is the return of Guilty Gear, except this time it's Excerpt Revelator. Actually, I'm not sure. It just says Revelator, but it also says Excerpt on the. I don't know. You guys tell me. The song is called Freesia. Freesia is requested by Thick Buddha on Patreon. Thank you so much. From the channel VG Radio. This has 1 million views. All right. Well, for sure, Guilty Gear is popular on this channel, as it should be. It's, nice and metal. But usually it's Strive that I hear, and I don't get a lot of the other GG stuff, so this is exciting. I've done a few Excerpt, maybe like 2 or 3. I'm not sure if I've done Revelator. That could be the same thing, I don't know. Anyways, Freesia. Let's go. Where are the guitars? I don't trust this.
This is a space base. This is a space base. Can you hear me? Is enough. No need to worry. At least enough for two. This is a space base.
All right.
Information, resources, you have everything. Find what's lacking, far more difficult.
Assuming this dice game.
Except one little thing.
I'm not sure.
The whole world is kind to me, but sorry. Wearing a fine
It's nice. Just not expected.
my credit card, but I cannot prove
Say credit card?
myself.
What? I haven't even been paying attention to the lyrics. What's going on? I'm still confused as to what's happening. I'm expecting like. It's great though.
This is a space base. This is a space base. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
The world of me crumble down with just one piece missing. The whole world
I hear power chord.
is kind to me, but sorry.
Straight rock ballad right now.
Wearing the shiny
Turn
crown.
on your lighters. Mine's out. That's the most calm I've heard Guilty Gear guitars so far.
This the center of the universe, but without a her,
Acoustic.
I'm not here. I'm in my shell.
Sounds like an Elton John song. With the same structure. Except for the guitars. Oh, that's nice. harmony, vocal fry. There's a lot of vocal stuff going on. I need to read the lyrics of this song. Are the lyrics here? Dun. Yeah. You gotta end like that. Especially with that suspended chord. Well, color me surprised. I thought I was being trolled for like a good like couple seconds. Imagine if that was the first song I ever heard from Guilty Gear. Okay, so not to discredit the song in any way, the song was great. Just clearly, when most people think, I would assume most people think of Guilty Gear, they think of, you know, like thrashy guitars and aggressive vocals and a lot of drums and etc. and blazing solos. Yeah, blazing. But I've never really, I've heard diversity. Like for example, there was the Happy Chaos theme that was really out there, but that was like a tiny little segment where it goes all weird and Disney-like. This was just a straight rock ballad, like 80s rock ballad from like Whitesnake or something. Def Leppard, stuff like that. But it did definitely sound like Elton John, like the style of Elton John. Like Goodbye Yellow Brick Road or something, or Rocket Man. Just without the guitars. Like you couldn't have, like the guitars needed to be there just to give you that Guilty Gear flavor. But with that said, it's really cool that there's still diversity in the series. Now, I would assume that it's a very tiny minority. And usually when I get these songs, 9 times out of 10, it's like a character theme. So it'll be like title and then like a character name. This just says Freesia. I don't know what that means. But also, it could be a character. But when I hear stuff like that, two things come to mind. Story mode in specific, which I don't even know if there is story mode in Guilty Gear. It probably is. But credits. Like I just can't help but think of credits. You know, it almost sounds like perfect for credits because the whole thing is so aggressive, and all of a sudden, you know, it would make sense to hear something like that. That's in a way, I don't know if it's meant to be comical, but it kind of comes off as comical. Only because of the context of the game it's in. That's like if Doom had like a random, you know, acoustic and music box section. So it seems like satire kind of, but it may not be. I just don't know what Freesia means, and I'm trying to picture where that would play. I have no clue. And when I said Daisuke earlier, I meant the composition, not the singer. From what I've gathered, the singer is someone else. I forgot his name, but I feel like I've heard that name before or I've heard that song, that voice before. Excuse me, in Strive, and he's got that rasp and that vocal fry. There's a lot of vocal stuff going on here. Since a lot of the musical space was kind of left open without all the vocals are kind of doing everything. There's like harmonizing vocal parts. There's doubling. There's like a kind of slap back. One sings and the other sings. There's the growls, the fry stuff. There's really like soft vocal. The whole thing just has question marks. Like for example, I wrote like rock ballad question mark, credits question mark, Freesia question mark. The whole thing just left me kind of perplexed. But it was cool. I just wasn't expecting that. But I like that though. I really do. I really admire that. See, I was just mentioning this in another video, that I don't like to predict what's coming. Maybe some people do, but I don't. I don't, right? Because when I think Guilty Gear, I think, oh boy, here we go. My neck's gonna hurt at the end of this video. And then a piano rock ballad plays. and like I feel like my hairspray needs to be on full blast. And that's what makes something really cool and stand out. Is like I'm never gonna forget that. You know what I mean? For the rest of my life, I'm never gonna forget Freesia from Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator. Because it's that one anomaly in the whole, and then, well, that I've heard so far. There may be more. But the idea is that I left an impression, and that's something. And I like variety. I love variety, actually. And it's nice to hear other games too, because like I said, most of it has been Strive, which is fine. But I know many games exist before Strive, so it's nice to hear all the things that came before it. I don't know what else to say. Let me know what Freesia means. Let me know when this plays. And what you think of the song. Maybe people out there, I could see this being split apart. People liking it, people not liking it. Let me know what you think. And if it's your first time hearing it with me, definitely let me know what you think. That was bizarre. But cool, nonetheless. I love not predicting stuff. Thank you to everyone that you see here. I cannot be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. Peace.